Hello, and welcome to this tutorial over how to use Prezi. You're probably wondering what Prezi is. Well, I will tell you. Prezi is software that will help you to create a professional presentations. Getting started with Prezi is simple. You will go to the website listed. You will create a free account, log in, and start creating. It's just that simple. Once you have created your Prezi account, you will need to log in. So I'm going to click on the login button. I'm going to log in my information. And I'm going to put in my password. Okay, and then I'm going to log in. You can also log in with Facebook, or you can also log in with LinkedIn. So I'm going to click and I'm going to log in. Okay, and then I'm going to create a new Prezi. And I'm waiting for my page to load. It will take a few seconds for it to load up. And as you can see, it will say Untitled Prezi at the top, and it is loading onto my computer. It will take a few seconds to load. Okay, it's loading. And I am going to choose a template, or I can start with a blank Prezi as well. Before this um, tutorial, I am going to choose one of the templates that's already available, and you can also search for a template as well. As you can see, there are different templates that you can search for. So I am going to start on, I think I'll choose this one, assembly as well, and I'm going to use this template. And as you can see, it is starting on here. And I can also see the order that my template was start in. So I am going to start with number 1 as well, as you can see. And you can navigate from any frame. That's what all the blocks are on here is telling you to navigate as well. So I'm going to start with number 1. Okay. And I'm going to double click to add a path on there. And as you can see, if you double click, you can add your path on there as well. You can also, I'm going to click off of all of this so you can see better. You can also decide to animate this frame content as well. You can choose to insert images, and on here, if I don't have any images that I want to insert, so I'm going to cancel that as well. You can customize it as well on here, or I can also come to the side over here and I can choose a theme. And for my theme, I'm going to choose a sunset, as you can see, and it added it in. I'm going to click off that. Okay. And as you see, I'm going to move to my next one, the second one, and I can click and I can add text as well. And when you're deciding to add text, you can choose a font that you want to choose on here. So I'm going to choose this one. And you can also choose the different styles that you want as well. You can make a bulleted list if you want to. So I'm just going to put ABC to start. I'm going to put E, F, and G on here. Okay, so I'm finished with that one. And as you can see, it's just that simple to create on here. Also, if I wanted to edit it, I could double click on it as well. And then I could also go and move my paths around. If I wanted to start over here on 4, I could move on 4, as you can see. And also, I could go back to 1, and you would see that it would zoom out on 1. And I can add an effect on here as well on 1. Okay. Or I can also type over here if I wanted to go in and type as well. I could reset it. And it's just that simple to use Prezi. I could also click on done and it will go back to my original page. Okay. I am going to also, you can also edit your path on here as well. If you wanted to move, you could move your paths around on here. If you wanted to choose a different theme, you can choose that as well. You can also choose a different color and choose green. And that's a great way to kind of mix it up and make it more exciting if you'd like to choose a different color. So I'm going to choose green, okay? And I'm going to click off that. And again, you can add your different text in here however you want. If you wanted to add a new frame, you could do that as well. You could zoom to your frame, and that's a great way too. So you can ensure that you're putting the right things in the right place. And you can also do a zoom in again, and that's just making it closer. You can zoom out on your Prezi. And you can also click to add a title. So I'm just going to put this Prezi Start. Okay, so that is my title as well. I can show an overview, so I'm going to click on that. And that's an overview of how my presentation would look. Next, I'm going to click on the Present button since I'm finished. And as you can see, you can allow full screen. So I'm going to cancel that as well. So that's how you would see your Prezi as well. Let's take a look now inside of the settings. You can set your screen ratio. You can enable shortcuts, and those are some of the features on there as well. You can share this Prezi. You can present this remotely. You can also share this on Facebook, and you can also download as a PDF. You can download this as a portable Prezi as well. So those are just some of the options. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial over how to create a presentation.